well to this American competition. Andrew Ferris, the '97 world champion, poised to win at any competition. The King, Trevor Meyer, he's here, but he's finding it tough to win ever since last year's X Games victory. And Chad DeGroot is on a winning streak. He won the first X Trial stop in St. Petersburg. Welcome back, everyone. Virginia Beach, very breezy. This is a list of our finalists for bike stunt flatland. Some names you've seen, some names you haven't. And a lot of these guys going for X Games invitations. There's 10 in all. 2 runs up to 90 seconds each time they're on course. 100-point scale is how it's judged. And overall score is determined by averaging both scores together. First on course, Marty Kopa, X Trials, 7th place in St. Pete.
The advantage that Marty Kopa has, Doug, coming into this competition is since he is a European rider, the judges haven't seen a lot of him, so they'll see a new style and they'll see a new flair, and I think he'll be scored high on that.
Beautiful opener for Kopa. Now understand the premise here: for 90 seconds, do very difficult tricks like that, oftentimes spinning the bike, oftentimes on one foot, and do it without touching your feet to the ground.
The key is to link about 15 to 16 different tricks in one part of your run, maybe pause a little bit, and then go at it 2 more times, so you can get 3 different transitions in your run together. Marty working up on the front of the bike, works a lot on his front wheel throughout his entire run.
Just under a minute left, and he's been working on a lot of tricks, maybe holding back a little bit.
I just have to try as hard as I possibly can. I always been like saving my tricks. I don't know, I might be kind of lucky guy.
I don't know about luck. He works very hard at what he does and hangs on there. Marty Kopa putting together a very good run.
Good run, but we saw the touchdown right before we talked to him. A rare touchdown for a guy of Kopa's talent level.
I would consider that one a touchdown, too. Even though he stayed on his bike, he laid it flat on the ground. This is his 3rd transition now. We've seen him do 2 links already. Short amount of time left, so he's got to end with a bang. He loves to be up around that front tire. Doing a nice job of coming out of this.
And time is up for Kopa.
Marty Kopa starting off his run, spinning right there on the front part of the bike, working it from top to bottom.
Kopa 92.4 in first place after his first run. Trevor Meyer, 97 X Games champion. We mentioned it's been a tough road to find a win ever since then, and didn't quite get paid in round number 1 here.
Yeah, you got that right. I think there's a little bias going on with the judges, to be honest with you. They've seen him be spectacular so many times, and they're seeing new kids come up, so he's getting judged against himself nowadays.
Well, we'll see what happens in round 2. Andrew Ferris has yet to complete round 1. He's getting set. Likes to ride with a little music, so he'll turn on his headset. Round number 1 for the current world champion.
That all happened after last year's X Games. You saw that he finished 3rd in last year's X Games. After that, we went to B3 in New York City, and he defeated Trevor Meyer. What I like about Andrew Ferris, he puts together some serious, difficult combinations.
Interesting. Took a break very early there to make that transition. Typically, we'll see 15, 20 seconds in the initial run before they take a break.
It's all about getting the groove, getting the rhythm, and right now, Andrew Ferris with a pretty solid opening in the second part of his run.
Watch that right hand, working the brake, start and stop the wheel so he can step over the bike. Beautiful technical moves halfway through run number 1.
A good link of tricks. He hasn't touched down yet. Marty Kopa touched down twice. Trevor Meyer did not. There's a touchdown.
As soon as you say it, there comes the touchdown.
So Andrew has to get himself regrouped here to finish strong. Right up there on the tip of the bike, scuffing with his left front foot and then jumping back around. Now he likes to work the front of the bike as well, and at the same time, he's got those brakes working in his right hand, switching it around in between his legs. A lot of front tire work being done right here by Andrew Ferris. Going to finish strong, and that's a solid run by Andrew Ferris. He only touched down 1 time, worked a lot in front of the bike. A whole lot of balance going on right here. Andrew Ferris with only 1 touchdown should get a pretty decent score.
Round 1 of 2, Ferris in second place, 91.8 in the Flatland Finals. Give you a look at other round 1 action. Nathan Penonzik,
a young rider with great experience. This kid is going to win a competition someday soon. He does a decade out finishing off his run. Look for him.
Daniel Rigby, 14th at the 97 X Games, looking to get a better finish this year.
Daniel is another one of those guys that are starting to edge in the top 10 in every single competition. Here, Pinky squeaks to a decade.
Chad DeGroot won the X Trials in St. Petersburg, had a less than stellar first-round performance here in Virginia Beach.
Chad told me earlier today he normally starts off the year on a high mark, and he did in St. Petersburg, but his first-round score not as solid as he wanted it to be.
Copa the Finn leads. Ferris second. Trevor Meyer, 97X champion, currently in third at 92.4 on the board. Remember, it's the average of